Hi guys, I am ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of News Tower. So in between, I've kind of given this a little bit of thought, and I think considering that the photographer and the illustrator both make use of these items, I think it makes a lot of sense to get them all on the same kind of setup. So what I might do is I might just drag all of this stuff here, and I will stash it very quickly. Right, we'll do that. We'll move this over here, stack that in that place there. And then what we'll do is let's start to slowly just move things up a little bit. So if we go and pull this one over that way and we add it in like this, I guess we can barely squeeze in everything, so we can't really do much to make this work. What we can, however, do is we'll just have to do. So we can't put an extra thing in there. So what we'll do is we'll do this. We'll slowly move all of these things kind of up here a little bit. Well, we do need probably at least two of them, like so. We'll do some of these items. I'm not sure if it's that noisy still, but anyway, we'll do a bit of this to kind of resolve most of these items. If we move that one over to the middle there and we kind of stack that there, that makes a little bit of sense. Put that piece there. We'll move this one over this way, and I guess that kind of works. We'll move this down here. We'll move this up. Oh, it doesn't quite want to work that way. So let's just do that as the fan there. And we'll do the light in there. Okay, all good. So I guess that's the starting point. Then we want to move this one up here. That one like so. And that one in there. I want to move this one up in this location here. We'll move this desk over just a tad, and we'll do that. That's okay. We want to move these things in here, like so. Like so and like so, maybe. Want to do a bit of this. I guess we could run the light in the middle, right? Maybe one more to this side. Maybe that's okay. She's a bit nocturnal, so it's okay. So maybe something like that is okay for us. Then similarly, we probably need multiple lights on this side. But anyway, we'll leave it there for the time being. She is actually supposed to be in there, right? So I'll just leave that there for the time being. So I guess that is our rejig here. Was that it? Nothing helps with that. Could actually do something like this instead, so we balance that out a little bit more. So I guess that will be quite useful, just like so. And then what we'll do is we'll move these guys down here. Now that means this tube goes all the way down this way, so that it can actually get to the assemblers. But I guess that will at least make this a little bit more useful. This thing can't move over by one, right? No, so it's absolutely where it's gonna be, just like so. Okay, fine. Now let's bring back all of those desks and stuff that we had in the stash. All of these things, really. Also stairs there, but anyway, reporters' desks. So we'll go with maybe let's leave a little bit of room there. 1, 2, 3, 4 reporters desk. We can actually get an extra. One, and now we just need to want to reassign them a little bit. Let's quickly get the wallpaper back to normal. Kind of standard wallpaper, please. Let's get that working. And I guess what we'll do is we'll do 2 of these lights. It should be okay, just like so. We definitely had in the stash a few more things that we want to add here, right? The first one being the water cooler. And what we'll do is we'll stack these items into the water cooler so they can stop complaining on there. Then we just need to assign our people here, right? So we had Iona and Peter. Or was it the other way? It was the other way around. Peter, I'm gonna just drop you out of this desk, please. Peter, you'll go to the next desk. Francis will go in here and go over there. I guess that'll be a little bit better for our setup. So let's go back into the stash to try and sort these items out a little bit. I don't think this is how we had it, right? Anyway, we'll keep an eye on that. So we'll have one here and one there. Sports are on this side. That's okay. We'll get one posted there. Yeah, we'll get one posted there. We'll get the other one over here somewhere. We will have the sports board up on this side. That's pretty good. We will have a little bit of entertainment here. Not sure we're winning this battle. I guess. Hang on, we'll keep an eye on it. The society. Maybe we should swap them back. So let's get rid of Francis there, and we'll get rid of Peter here. And then what we'll do is we'll bring Peter in on this side, and we'll bring Francis in on this side, right? Then we want to move this one over here. Just double check that this is in fact all still working. Yeah, this is all working. That's good. This sport, okay. So from a sports perspective, we're now not necessarily doing our thing anymore. It's so difficult to get them to all work together. We want the crime all together here, right? So let's do this. Let's do that. We might just have to get another sports board. I guess now we're, instead of more society boards, we'll have this is society. Yeah, so I guess we had it the other way around. So we're gonna go back. Gonna go back that way. Otherwise, we need to buy more stuff, right? So let's get Peter in on this side. And no. Did I do it the wrong way now? No, this is fine. We'll do that. This is all good. It means we can kind of do whatever we want over here, maybe. Move that all the way that way. Get back to the stash. We'll do this one up there. We will do... Hang on. We need a couple of... okay. We'll do a poster there. We'll do a poster up there. And we'll do... the bat and the glove. And that really gives us everything we need, right? So there we go. Okay, so they're all back. Good to go. I think that from a stash perspective, we've got everything out of the stash now. So at least that's working. All of this should be working. We could have a look at an extra cube in due course, but I guess that should be just fine. So a quick rejig over here, and everybody should be all good to go. Everybody here still has their spots and is still working. Okay, now let's have a quick look. I'll have a quick look here, but I don't think I'm necessarily interested in hiring a bunch of people. Quality stars and the likes, noise tolerant, not bothered by noise. Yeah, all good. Utility. Ooh. Likes to sing and count as noise. And this one is tolerant, not bothered by anything. So yeah, at least from a hauling perspective, that's really not bad. And I'm kind of thinking, do we have another spot for a hauler to work? Maybe we do have someone that can put a bit of a hauler's desk in over here so that at least we add an extra person. There is room there for one, so let's quickly do that. Utilities peoples, please. What am I after? This. So I'm after a resupply desk. Oh, geez, it doesn't want to actually squeeze into that. That's not good. if we move this one over, I think we can maybe make it work, right? There we go. Resupply desk over there. What we're after is Joanna, because Joanna is good at transporting. Plus, she's tolerant, not bothered by anything. So that's pretty useful to us as well. We've got an extra person there to be hauling some stuff. Now, we need to order a bunch of loads of paper. So we'll do that. We can maybe get a few things to buff these people. I think what we might do is let's just get these two lights going. Even though she's not too worried by this because she's nocturnal, I'll go ahead and grab an extra light there. We'll do that. Maybe we'll move it over one more there that way. Okay, perfect. We'll leave it like that. And now let's have a look. So we're only after a inquisitive tag. So we'll just let the stories run in naturally. Good stuff. Good stuff. Maybe let's pop in here quickly and see what we can do to buff people a little bit. Let's grab a camera kit, camera cleaning kit, so at least we buff it a little bit. Camera tripod may be useful as well. I don't know if we've got the room for it though. Sharpness, and then the blackout curtains. Blackout curtains. Okay, maybe. And then this is the we've already got most of that going. So the only thing, the development light. So let's obtain the development light as well. So we'll grab those two. So we'll buff it a little bit over there. Over here, what do we have? We've buffed this stuff a bit as well already. And then I was kind of thinking maybe auto paper deliveries. Now we'll leave that be for the time being. Did we want to... Yeah, no, text editing not quite ready yet. We need to get a little bit more room going. I guess we've buffed most of this. Oh, I wanted to buff crime a little bit. Let's do this one. And the listening device. Okay, so then we're buffing crime quite a bit. Okay, so let's quickly try and squeeze in a few of those items that we've just got there to buff things. Let's go to photographer first and just add the... Okay, so none of this then. We'll move that one over there. And we'll get the camera cleaning kit going. We didn't pick up anything else, did we? Oh, okay, fine. But the only other things we did then get is this... this stuff here. So what I'm keen on doing potentially is let's do that. Let's move this one over just a little bit and we'll get... Ooh, hang on. It's a 3 wide. We'll also... No, don't do that. What we'll also do is move this one over just a little bit. I think like so. And then that one can go in there. That will help a little bit over there. And we can also... Do we not have room here? Oh, we've already added one there. And we'll add one in here as well. Do a little bit more crime stuff there. Now, if we wanted to buff crime here, we can do that. But it really... No crime people up here. Difficult to buff further. So what I was thinking is if we move this one over just a little bit. Okay, so give me the bin over there. Move you over just a tad, right? We'll move this piece over a little bit. It doesn't want to do that. My goodness, is this difficult to manage. Let's move that one in there for just a tad. See if we can maybe squeeze it in. If we did this, yeah, that should work, right? There we go. And then we'll slowly move just this one over here a little bit more. That should work as well. We'll get rid of the plant. Where can we put this plant for the time being? It should be over there. Let's put the plant over there. And what I'm keen on doing is doing something... Oh my goodness, this is difficult. The society poster is the problem here. Okay, so let's try and... Oh, it doesn't even want to go above it. Okay, well, give me that post there for the minute. We'll move this one. Wow. Doesn't even want to be on this side. Okay, so let's move that poster out. Let's move the clock out of the way just for a minute. Let's try and do... that's still not going to work, though. And this poster is a +2 as well. So we're definitely not going to get that working unless we move everything over. Oh, even that's not going to work. This is so difficult with all these posters. We've moved these things away already. There's just no room. There's just no room for all of this. Let's stash that one. Go this one up here. We'll move that one up over there. That is still a +2 right there. And then if we do this, my goodness, then we can bring this one back again. At least maybe that'll work a little bit in our favor. Wow. Now, bring back some of these posters. Hang on. First things first, we had a... Did we have a... Oh, we stashed the society one. Oh, we stashed one of these as well. So now, really, we don't have any room for these boards. Wow. Anyway, bring me in some of these posters at least. So that does seem to want to work there. Let's try something. If we did this... What? But it can go... Interesting. It doesn't want to go there at all. Anyway, so then this just has to go there. Okay, I guess that's going to be it for now. Hopefully that's not too debuffing them. All of this stuff is kind of okay. So that's okay. Just added a few bits and pieces. Let's just see about... We've already got one there. Their desks are already full with other stuff. I guess we've done what we can really to try and maximize those things a little bit. Okay, let's get moving. Let's get moving. So we're just trying to maximize what we have on offer here. Okay, so there should be a few stories for us to have a look at. This is unpopular. Let's go and have a look at what else is there first. So we're after alarming, but we'll run through this. This will actually work. So let's get Sarah on there. That didn't quite open it up for us a little bit. So let's get Alexandra on there as well. We'll work on that one. Over here, we've got a bombshell. But I guess let's make a start over here. We'll head over in this direction. And then let's see. I guess we can do this and just get rid of the unpopular section of the story through a little bit of editing. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's do this. Let's do that. And let's make our way through there. So let's just run with as many stories as we can because we need to get a nice big load of newspapers out the door. Lots of people now hauling stuff, 3 of them. We've got a society piece here that is in need of potentially a photo. I guess we can quite comfortably do that. So let's go with this. And we'll get started with Monica on the photo straight away, please. It's going to be useful. Keep loading, keep loading. More paper, more paper. More stories. Another society piece over here. Anything alarming? Not quite, but I guess we can run both of these sides. So let's do that and make our way through to the end of this one. All of our haulers doing their thing here. We need to make sure we're running the ads as well, right? 750 up here. We'll do Tristan. Oh, and then the illustrator. Yeah, absolutely. No problems. We'll get moving on that. We've got our first stories coming in. Okay, let's see. Next ticket items here. We need someone that's either lucky or undercover. Polina, I think Polina is going to be the one to do that side of the story. Over here, we don't need too much. We can... I think let's just get Surge onto that one. And over here, we didn't necessarily want that one. We can add maybe Peter onto this part of this story. So Polina, I guess Polina's already making her way into the building. Sarah... Let's have a look. I think Polina. Yeah, let's just no. What did I do? Oh, there. What did I do? Polina, let's move your story up there. I need Polina to go onto this one, please, so that we can clear that out. No problems. Excellent. Keep going. Okay, we're finishing off on an ad here, so let's get the illustrator in there. Anything else with... What is this? Ooh, influence. Going for that one. 6 influence. We're running that ad. Definitely running that ad. Anything else over here we can have a look at? Certainly. Let's get going. Monica, you look at that. Keep all of these things. The pneumatic tubes are pretty useful. I must say they're adding a lot of value to the mix here. We're still waiting on an alarming item, and we're still waiting. Ooh, we need to print economy, guys. We need to print economy. This is not economy. I guess we can... Let's just run with one on this side at least. Okay, get us to focus on getting... No, not entertainment. Get us to focus on getting the economy tags out there. We need to get all the economy pieces going. And where do we find this? Entertainment and society. Let me move this item up all the way to the dark room, so that will kind of do its thing, I think, naturally. Okay, let's see. What are we getting? Here comes the economy stuff now. We will need to be doing all of them, so let's just do this and that. Please keep moving. Next one here we'll do economy and alarming, I guess, is what we're after. So let's go. Iona, you can do that one because we wanted it. Hopefully you're lucky. No lawsuits. Good. That's fine. And we've got one more. And this is the economy and society piece here, which we'll need to do. So let's do that one. 6 lawsuit files. That's okay. And you didn't even open up the other item. Let's get the lawsuits coming in. Something else over here, another story, which actually we have no one ready, but this is economy stories. Okay, that's fine. But no one ready to go on that straight away, so we'll keep that in mind. Okay, here comes the lawsuits. Let's quickly move them up here, where potentially a dumb waiter will help. But I don't know. I think we're so optimally sorted here that it's not that important. But anyway, I'm still manually handling a lot of stuff. So you've got your 6 lawsuits in there. So work your way through those, please. What's happening here? We're still waiting on stuff here, right? Beth is returning, I guess. Take your time, Beth. Take your time. Over there. Let's pop in out there. We want to go back here and get Beth onto this one, please. Let's do that. Okay, then we've got a sports story with a bit of photography in there also. So let's do, not putting Polina onto this. We'll do this one and that one, please. Get working. Let's go back. Okay, so here got an economy piece that we're waiting to fulfill. I just wanted to check. So on this side, no, but the other item here is where we want Polina to jump in on that one, right? Need to just keep an eye on that. Anybody here? They are arriving, so let's move a few of these items. See if that is sufficient to have someone that can go in there. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so let's get Edith onto that. That'll be a quality story for Edith. We're still almost done, and then we'll have Polina go onto that. Okay, so I guess we've done most of these items. Let's see. Okay, Polina goes onto this one, please. And thank you. And do we need this? I think we may as well. And from an okay, let's do that. We'll leave it there. Let's from an ads perspective. Do we have any economy? Yeah. So let's at least get this one moving straight through there as well. So we have that ready to go. Okay. How many stories left? Still 8 stories left for us to do. Peter, we'll get you to just hang out a little bit. Things seem to be a little bit messy. Over here, what's going on? Yeah, that's all done. So let's see. Next step here is Monica can go out there, get us a bit of a picture going. Excellent. So this one is the one that I'm after. We need someone to... Yeah, we should be all good on that. Okay, pause it there for a second while we quickly assign, I guess, Beth onto that. And here... Okay, lawsuit central for us. I guess no one lucky here. Alexandra, we'll just get you onto this. 3 more lawsuits for our guys. Yes, I know the animation. Get those 3 lawsuits up there, ready to work. Okay, let's pop that in there. And another one. And another one. And I was just thinking, right, we don't have a trash can here, right? Let's add a trash can to this mix. General, no, it's all the way at the bottom. Paper trash can, we'll do that. We'll add one there. None of these people have trash cans, so let's quickly give all of them a trash can. Do these need trash cans? I have no idea, but we'll give them. No room for trash can over there. Anyway, we'll just leave the one there and we'll see if that works. Okay, let's have a quick look here. So we've opened up another item here. Peter, you need to be chilling, man. Where is Peter? Peter is actually up here somewhere, right? This is Peter. Why is Peter unhappy? Influenced by the environment. So I guess what we need is we need a plant or something for Peter's desk. So let's quickly do that. Plus maybe a clock, right? We can do that. We can certainly do that. We moved a clock around here somewhere, right? So we'll do a clock there, plus a little plant as well. Let's just grab it. Up here, a clock and a plant, and hopefully Peter is a little bit better, a little happier there. And what we'll miss out on a clock over here as well. So let's do that also. Okay, let's continue. Okay, so Sarah can jump into this one, please. Now we've got society as a bit of a hot topic here. So let's do, well, we can actually put everybody on there straight away. Though what we want to do is get someone reasonably lucky for this one, but it doesn't seem like we've got someone like that. So I guess you're going there. Oh, lucky. Good. Lucky enough then. 3 more lawsuits. We may have to end up paying for some of that. And then over there, let's get moving on those stories, please. More lawsuits arriving. Yes, I know. I know. This lawyer has never worked like he's working at the moment. He's had so many weeks where he has nothing to do, and now it's like lawsuit central over here. Okay, what else do we get? Just a single tag in entertainment? I think no. Let's recycle that one and see what else we can get. Whoa, there we go. All of them all at once. So anything here that might have multiple tags for us? Yes, Edith, you can do that one. It's at least multiple tags. This one is at least multiple tags. Over here, we've got a sports story single tag only. Over here, sports story single tag only. So we'll go back on those. We don't want to necessarily run everything. From an ads perspective, we can still do a couple of ads, squeeze them in. Why unhappy? Stephen, why unhappy? Your environment, you've got a plant, you've got a nice little thing there. I don't know why you're so unhappy. Okay, what else do we have over here? Quarantine at the harbor, I guess no, not for those kind of risks. And then we also have another one here, a bit of baseball story. Happy to do that, right? Get the double tags there. Not sure we have that many economy stories, but we'll do our best. One more story. I guess this is the last one. Let's have a look. Yeah, we may as well grab that. Sarah, get over there. Get that story done. You bringing in a negative. So let's do that manually quickly. And we'll... Hot topic of the week is society. Okay, so let's quickly try and manage a few things here a little bit. So let's do that. Let's do this. Right, so they're all kind of fairly busy at the time as it stands. I guess we want to do... Yeah, that's okay. Do that. Fine. And we'll do that. So now, we've all got plenty of stories ready to go. Yeah, so these haulers are working here like crazy. They're taking stuff through here. I can see if there's anything in the pneumatic tubes. Are there? Where are you taking this thing? The text slug needs to go up there. Fine, we'll do that. Don't worry. Don't you worry. Actually, given that you're bringing one in, we'll just do the text slug over here. Get working, get working, get working. Everybody should be working on your various text slugs and things. We're rolling the presses. Let's have a quick look here. We should have at least all the economy items done. All right. This is an economy piece, and it will be done soon. What do we have? These Sunday, 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 Sunday. So everything should be done. Right, everything should really be done. We run all the ads. There's one more ad, but anyway, it's not the important ad. I guess that's everything now. Ooh, one more here. What's this? Okay, where is this ad? Where is this story? You're done here, so you need to go down to assembly. We'll get Christina working on it because Christina is like lightning fast. Excellent. So we will get everything done. Bit of micromanagement gets you everything done reasonably if you're well enough staffed. Now let's quickly pop in here and do our story. Now we're not aiming necessarily for anything crazy here, but I guess what we need to do is just get our tags sorted. We want to be running multiple tags as best we can. Golden tags, not that many. Bombshells, we've got multiple bombshells, right? So if we do, say, this, for instance, hang on, let's just go here. We've got none with influence points. If we were to run that, That is quite an interesting item there. If we were to run that one, right? Gives us 18 influence points. Yeah. Anyway, we need to print economy the most, so we need to keep an eye on that. We also need to print our alarming story, which I guess was where under the economy there. Well, here we go. So multiple potential options here. Okay, what else can we do? So let's quickly start with some political stuff, right? If we go political, so something like this, for instance, doesn't give us that much. So maybe what we do, let's go there and there, right? Okay, that gives us a little bit of value there on the front page. Now we start running our big ticket items. So if we run this one, and then we want to run either extra kind of, something like this, really. We can run that one for an extra 10,000. Then any sport-related items here. Not really. Any dirt? Can find a little bit of dirt there at least. Okay. Now, we do need to run lots and lots of this stuff, right? So let's do that one. Let's do this one. Don't mind the sensational. We can't just go any further than that. Let's run an ad. Hang on. Before we run the ad, can we see if we can got the alarming in there as well? Is there another bombshell we can add? We have another bombshell. Plus crime. So let's run that one instead. Gives us a bit of a duplicate there. Okay, so now what we want to do is maybe let's run these items. Oh, hang on. We can't run that one in the first instance either. Wow, we've got some good stories left. We have another economic ad here. Lots of economy that we can run, actually. So I guess let's run this one for a bit of double stacking there. Next page, let's run... We're going to run... Oh. I guess we'll run this one by itself. And then what we need to do is we need to run... like so, and like so, maybe, right, for the economy piece, right? And now we need to go left, right? So we need a story that can go left for us. We have left-leaning stories. We can kind of couple them with stuff, or not really. Well, we need to run something like this potentially, and then what we'll do is we'll run that plus that to hopefully get us printing all the economy stuff, right? So I guess that's what we're doing. We ended up not printing this one with the negative tags, even though it's got 3 tags. Yes, that's about it, really. Yeah, so we're going big over here with influence points, really. Let's just have a look. We could potentially run something completely different in here, right? So we've got maybe a multi-tag item here. Just have a look at that. That kind of gives us equal items there. We had nothing other economy items in here left, right? Doesn't really matter too much. It's sensational. Oh, what we do need to potentially do is run this one instead. Yeah. That's way better. And that gets us back over there a little bit more. A little safer there. That means that if we run that story instead of something else, we'll get even more. So instead of maybe running this one, we could run that one. Yeah, absolutely. Gets us money, plus it gets us more readership. Excellent. So we're running all of those hot topics there. There's a few things that we're not running, but I guess that's okay, right? We're running everything we need to run. We're not printing economy the most. Okay. Did we take out an economy story? Oh, okay, hang on. So this one, so now we're running, I guess this is creating us running society the most. So if we then were to run this story instead, does that get us back to this? Yes, it does. So if we run this one, we're running society the most, right? So that's unfortunately where we go. So I guess that's it really for us. We can't do anything more because there's no other economy item we can run. So I guess that is it for us. Good. Let's run that one and print it. It's just under 500,000. We could have pushed it over, but then we'd lose our story there. So let's run through there. New Workers Union. Beautiful. This is making me sad. Okay, so that is a lot of influence points, and that's kind of what we were going for. Plus making a fair bit of money off of ads and the likes. Finished off that other piece there. 1,000 more subscribers. Going into the right direction over there. This one not so much. I guess we're managing this fairly well. We didn't seem to be able to manage this side. Now we went in there. We're sensational. So now next time around we've got some items that we can pick up on. A marble fireplace, a bird cage, and a wave of cosy painting. Okay, interesting. Interesting. We can definitely look at all of those things. We're running everything. Lots of ad opportunities for us next time around. Adding some more to the costs. People are upgrading. We've got some senior reporters. Finish that off. And excellent. So let's quickly pick our journey for the next one. That's very difficult to do. I was kind of thinking maybe the risky item is something that we can do. Print politics the most is not something that we can't do. Print hopeful, and then we'll add subscribers to the mix. I mean, obviously both of these are useful, but I guess this might be more useful. So let's print risky items. See how that goes. And what we'll do at the same time is we'll start pushing into something like this, for instance. I think that's okay. Let's push it that way as well. Okay, so let's leave it there. And guys, thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, as always, please hit that like button. Do subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And leave your comments down below. I think we're in a pretty good shape, and this is working like a well-oiled machine. 2 days left on that. 2 days left on this also. So hopefully we can work our way through these lawsuits. Otherwise, we'll have to end up paying a little bit. Guys, I'll leave it there. Bye-bye.